Good morning, one and all. It's Stu here from 3B with yet another video. Now today I want to talk about something I'm pretty passionate about. I'm a big fan of Samsung phones. I used to be an Apple fanboy. Years ago in the 90s I used to actually work for Apple. I was an imaging products representative in London. That was when Apple were almost going broke, and I remember at the time they were having trouble paying us and they were going to pay us in stock instead, and I turned that down. Not the wisest of decisions at the time, but their stock was only worth about 42 pence. Things have changed somewhat. But I became a huge Apple fan, and then I fell out of love with Apple because the quality went down, they were milking people too much, and everything felt much like a walled garden to me. Then I moved to Android, bit frustrating at first, tried HTC, tried Nokia, tried a whole bunch, and then I found Samsung, and I've been a big believer ever since. However, usually I'd be inclined to update sort of every year or so because I'm a geek, I'm a nerd, I would do that. However, there is a real point, again, with phones, with tech, where it becomes a point of real diminishing returns on what you're getting and what you're actually using your phone for. So much so that I still believe that the best phone today in terms of bang for your buck, in terms of design, in terms of the fact that it's still very relevant in terms of a phone, it's incredibly capable, is the S8 Plus. This very phone that I'm recording this on today. Now, since then, we've had the S9 and the S9 Plus, and then likely next year, we're going to get something very fancy, fingers crossed, from Samsung with the S10. However, the S8 Plus is an incredible phone. It's still very capable, has an excellent battery, brilliant camera, fabulous screen. It's really, really good at games. It's really good at video. And what more do you want? Most people are sort of Instagrammy, web searchy, play casual gamery sorts, a bit like me. And I've not really seen any massive lag. In fact, I've seen huge improvements since Samsung have become better at updating the software that you're using. So, is it really worth buying an S9 or an S9 Plus? I really don't think it is. I really don't think it is. If you compare the S8 Plus or the S8 to the S9 or the S9 Plus with sort of everyday use, if you ignore all the Geekbench stuff and all the super nerd, oh, it's a little bit faster here, it's a little 20% faster, you don't notice it. You really wouldn't notice it. In everyday use, when you're doing your normal stuff that everyone uses a phone for, you won't notice it. Even on games or anything like that, you're not going to notice it. So save your money. You know, the S9 and the S9 Plus are expensive phones. You can now pick up an S8 and an S8 Plus, brand new, really, you know, I think they're around about £400-500 brand new now. You can even get a very good second-hand one for £300. You know, a really good one, and that's nothing compared to what you get from your phone. And most people that have these phones, because they're expensive when you first buy them, really look after them. People are passionate about their tech. People are passionate about their phones and looking after them. And you can get a really good deal on eBay or Gumtree or Craigslist or wherever, because people, probably a bit like me, are always upgrading. But this time around, I knew that I would only upgrade when Samsung really came out with that really amazing phone. I was admittedly waiting for the Apple 10, the Apple X or whatever the hell it's called. And then when I saw it, I was really disappointed because I thought that maybe could persuade me to move back to Apple again. And it was like, nah. So I knew the S9 and the S9 Plus was going to be just an iterative thing beyond the S8 and the S8 Plus. So I'm just really waiting for the S10. However, if you're less of a geek, then I really think, you know, right now the S8 and the S8 Plus is a fabulous phone. Really worthy. If you're looking to move to Android, if you're looking to upgrade your phone, I would really recommend still the S8 and the S8 Plus. It's a fabulous phone. It really is. Let me know your thoughts. Have you just recently acquired an S8 or an S8 Plus, or are you thinking of buying a new phone and you're wondering whether to go S9 or S9 Plus, or any one of the other brands for that matter? Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to click the bell, of course. Don't forget to subscribe. It'll be lovely to have you among our merry band of folk. And you'll see me very soon. Okay, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.